Welcome to IndieVoice, where we dive deep into the world of indie games, the channel where we celebrate the creativity and passion of indie developers. Here we provide honest reviews, constructive criticism, and spotlight the best hidden gems in the indie game scene. In collaboration with Indie Gems, we're going into the world of dungeon hunting, which has now become a literal vacation spot. If Finn and Jake were here, I'm pretty sure they'd probably be confused, but then they would also say, and they are right. It's time for an adventure into the weird world of the game we're looking at today called Dungeons of Hinterberg. Looking at the gameplay of Dungeons of Hinterberg, this is different from your average adventure game and involves building connections with people throughout the village, gaining perks, leveling up your arsenal of weapons and swords, and experiencing several areas throughout the game. Also learning about the mystery of where do these dungeons come from and what evil is hidden amongst them. Throughout each dungeon, you gain certain spells only used in the particular dungeon you are traveling through, which means you can't use the other spells you gain from other dungeons and use them in particular other areas. But with the spells you gain, which can help you throughout these certain puzzles or elemental weaknesses to enemies and bosses, it's worth checking every inch of the area because you can find new weapons, armor, to help you out through your long adventure. Customizing your sword also offers many ways to improve it. The attachments power them up in different ways, from elements to special effects to more wide-ranged effects, and so far I have been enjoying the adventure. Trying out new worlds, going back, finishing on past monsters I was too lower leveled before, trying to survive in the new dungeons, looking at the new designs of puzzles. I also really love the art design this game has been going for, especially the colorful views and level design and new parts of dungeons, meeting new characters, learning that each of them have their different types of personalities and story, while each and every one of them have different types of side quests, personal quests, things to become more best friends with them. It's a lot that you can do throughout this game, and this is your story and how you go about with the main character and how and who you reach to gain new relationships. Looking at the story of Dungeons of Hinterberg, welcome to Hinterberg, a new tourist hotspot. You play as Louisa, a burnt-out law trainee taking a break from her fast-paced corporate life to conquer the Dungeons of Hinterberg. There are plenty of dungeons to find and adventures to be had in Hinterberg. Will Louisa be sent packing on her first day or remain to become a master slayer? Only one way to find out. Look at the pros and cons of Dungeons of Hinterberg. Pros: unique gameplay, unique spell system, which the game's use of area-specific spells adds the interesting dynamic to the gameplay. Customization, which allows the sword to have different attachments and diverse ways to enhance the gameplay and combat. Engaging art design, compelling story, and also really fun for a single player game. Cons: there are repetitive elements that need to be revisited and come back to because you know you're going to be lower leveled, but you're going to have to keep coming back to certain areas to take down certain monsters you can't fight yet. Limited spell use, which is only tied to one specific area, which kind of makes that a bit of a boring stretch, but then again, they're trying to make it so you can't just be overpowered in the beginning. The lack of exploration incentives, which needs to be clarified going throughout each and every world on how much you need to find motivation to go through each and every area without feeling like this is getting very repetitive. But a verdict of Dungeons of Hinterberg presents a innovative and engaging adventure with its unique gameplay mechanics, compelling story, and captivating art design. Focuses on building connections with the village, customizing swords, utilizing area-specific spells to add depth to the gameplay experience, a vibrant art design, and distinct character personalities that contributes to the game's immersive nature. However, with its repetitive elements and limited spell use, it may make the overall experience for some players feel like this is very tied down and a little bit annoying. Overall, Dungeons of Hinterberg offers a refreshing take on adventure games and is worth exploring for indie game enthusiasts seeking a new and intriguing gameplay experience. I give Dungeons of Hinterberg a rating of highly recommended. Check it out now. It's available today on Steam and I believe on consoles. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review, hit the like button and subscribe to IndieVoice for more indie game reviews. Drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know if there's a game you want me to check out. Until next time, Keep supporting indie games and happy gaming.